Hello, my name is Trevor Owsley, an awakened being. Someone that discovered a pathway, a way out from the human conditions. But first you have to go through depression. Depression is a place where all beings are being held and kept captive. A slave to the system. You are an asset to the world's economy. But you are someone, and you are worth something. And you have got yourself to believe, and the world has got you to believe that you're worth nothing, absolutely nothing. I know that feeling, and it's amazing that the mind can take you there. Sometimes you know not why, but I'm here to give you some answers to your questions, and I'm here to also help you discover the answers to your questions. Through my awakening, I went through many stages of understanding who I was, who I could become, and who I am. There were many identities, many personalities, many job trade skills. Who was I? Who am I? What is my identity? So the talk I'm going to be talking about is identity. ID for short, as everybody knows. But ID for me means inner divinity, inner drive, inner direction. And when I couple that up with 3 letters, 2 words of be me, my identity is a be me being. Because when you stop and think, human being doesn't kick it. The world of science have discovered and advanced way into the future of what we would have thought was information. The old system serves us no purpose. It's finished. So with all this new technology and all this scientific fact accumulated, it's all sitting in the body. In 3 letters, 2 words, healing is at the forefront. And what does healing truly mean? Are we looking for miracles to heal the blind? I think the true message is to raise the dead. Humans have become dead, and they're killing many people. Many are dying daily. So they are the walking dead who has no compassion about death and war and crime, abuse. The transformation of a beamy being doesn't think, act or feel like a human. They used to. This is the difference, see, when you awaken. What are you awakening to? You could say the bullshit of the planet, but I say, awaken to the self. Have a look at the mind. What are you thinking in that mind? And in that mind, it transmutes energy to your solar plexus of feelings. So your thoughts and your feelings are always communicating. On my awakening, when I awakened, I didn't know what I was awakening to or into. Who was I going to become? What will I see? What will I feel? In depression, see, you try to go back to being who you used to be. But a beamy being knows he's in transformation. He knows his true self is to emerge into this reality and to be the light, the gift, the messenger, to create. When your beamy spirit arises, it's an incredible self. It's one that you've never recognized before. But you know that feeling that you search for? You buy things to override it maybe, but that feeling, a lot of you people call it happiness. Ask yourself again, is it really? Because what I discovered is that feeling was my beamy energy, the true beamy, the one that had been shut away. I connected with that. I started to hear the voice of my true self. And even though my ego self was telling me that I was mad, talking to myself even, but it seemed the old thoughts of mine wasn't working for me. They was actually working against me. My own thoughts were an enemy. I had arguments with them thoughts. They was horrible thoughts, hatred, full of emotions, disrespect, no awareness, unconscious even. A man out of control. A man that become a man through his experiences. But that one point when I said enough's enough, this cannot keep going on. In my awakening, I discovered there is a lie on this planet, and it's a big one. Everyone feels it inside, but they're not quite sure. You all can say something feels wrong. I don't know what it is, but I know that something just feels wrong. I tried a lot of things to make that wrong right, to discover how can I get to the root of the problem, the root of this pain, this root, this something, this intuition that was guiding me, telling me, trying to show me. I put every identity on it. I transformed myself a hell of a lot. What for? Just to change the vibration of the way I felt. If I could change the way I felt, I could change the way I think. If I can change the way I think, I would feel completely different. But the mind is a good trickster. So, by changing the words in the mind, getting to know the mind, getting to understand the fears of the mind, to become best friends with the mind, and then all of a sudden there's a separation between your mind and another mind, and this other mind starts to become louder, and your mind starts to listen rather than to fight. Your mind then asks questions, and the other mind gives incredible answers. And the reason for this is your higher self be me calling, communicating. So I called my system ICB me. Intelligent communication or inner communication, body mind energy. So now I don't see human beings. I see be me beings. I see body mind experiences. I see bad mind energies. I see beautiful mind energies. But the big problem is, I see bad mind Earth. We should all really have come here to discover a beautiful mind Earth. That is the kingdom we seek. And if we could just look at them 3 letters again, be me. When I awakened and the message that I received, be me, I didn't realize how big that was going to become. It was big. It was global. First part of the Be Me series was self. About the mind, about the emotions, healing back to your blueprint. And the reason why you do this is so that you can start again, naturally being who you would like to be.